Welcome back, everybody. We've got ourselves a WePlay Dota 2 doubleheader for Sweet Revenge. Participating in both those two games. We're in Group C here. First, they're going to be going up against the SuperStrongDinosaurs. Secondly, they're up against Team Liquid, so it's a tough day for them. It's some must-win games for them if they want to advance past this group. We're in Group C, as said. We can take a look at our bracket to see where we stand and what's going on in Group C. But as you'd expect in this group, it's Team Liquid, Alliance. Both these two teams looking pretty good.
Yeah, this is one of the kind of top-heavy as well as bottom-heavy groups. Generally, what? No groups. Okay, so...
Maybe. Oh, we got groups, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that looks right.
Yeah, so this is one of our top-heavy groups and bottom-heavy groups. Generally, in the Group A and Group B, we had like 3 teams, or at least a team that was... Or at least a couple of teams that were maybe fighting for that second and even third slot. Here, not so much. It's clear-cut favorites for Alliance and Team Liquid. And then you had everybody else.
Something went wrong. The wins and
Revenge-
losses don't add up. I think
Revenge should be 0-4, I
I think
believe.
Alliance is 6-0. Where did we go wrong? Bang. Alright, we're
Is
good.
it the first time we've seen Alliance play? I felt like we saw him play twice.
Yeah, we've definitely seen Alliance play twice.
Right,
They
so
beat
they should be
SSD.
4-0. No, twice since in 2 matches.
No, apparently not. They're gonna play today? Well, they're not playing today.
They are playing today.
Look. That's wrong. TL is Liquipedia I'm looking at right now is
That's correct.
no, it's not wrong. It's wrong. Yes, Liquipedia is wrong. Is that where you got your stats from? Never trust Liquipedia. That's why our standings are wrong. We blame, well, can't blame Liquipedia. We should know.
Let's diffuse a tense situation to say that Gods was sleeping right in front of me.
Were you
With a very
watching? Were
dreamy
you
face.
watching me sleep?
I was watching you sleep.
Wow.
You shouldn't wear your glasses when you're sleeping.
I
'cause
shouldn't?
You might bend them and...
Oh,
such.
don't worry. My glasses are already fucked up. So
Okay.
that's cool. Let's see if Ghosty Gamers has done any better. The true test is on now. Group C, Ghosty Gamers, I think is correct.
Yeah, let's see. Alliance 4-0. Liquid 2
4-0.
4-0. SSD 3-1. The one win on who? TR.
SSD beat TR, yep. TR beat Revenge, yep. We're looking good. All right. Bravo, Ghosty Gamers. Did what
Damn.
Liquipedia could not.
We just have the damn games correct.
All right, so we figured out where we're in Group C. And right now it is SuperStrongDinosaurs with no chance, or very little chance of advancing. If they win both their 2 remaining matches, sorry, they only got 1 remaining match. If they win this match and then Liquid somehow lose to
all of their matches.
Liquid still have to verse Alliance, and then they're versing Revenge in the next match. So,
Right, so Revenge have to beat Liquid. It's basically it comes down to it.
and even then, you have a tie for second place between Liquid and SSD. So if that's decided based on head-to-head results, then Liquid advance anyway. So
But they don't decide it based on head-to-head, right?
I'm not sure. That is something that Ghosty Gamers and Liquipedia will not tell you. But I think that's going to get a bit too far ahead of ourselves because Liquid most likely going to be heavy favorites in their second match day up against Revenge. But we'll hop ourselves into this game now. It's for Sweet Revenge, the South American team, the former Arctic Gaming. They're taking on the SuperStrongDinosaurs. I forgot to wear my dinosaur shirt today.
Go.
10 seconds
Hold on, guys.
remaining.
Get that friend list down. All right, here we go.
Sorry,
Radiant
Futa.
team banned.
Tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see you again tomorrow. The solution is just we both add and accept their friend request, and then
No, I like the daily surprise. It's like, oh, sorry, Futa. Hello to you too.
well, let's talk drafts here. We're just getting towards the end of this one here in our opening match today for the WePlay Dota 2. Full Sweet Revenge. They go for a last pick Marana here, which looks to, I would say, round off their trailing with the Rubik Key of the Light. Nyx Assassin, possibly in the middle lane. Well, even Lifesteal. Well, I don't know. What is it, how are they actually laning this? If they're
Same
Lifesteal
thing,
as
Life
well.
Stealer, Offensive Try, Nyx Assassin solo mid. It's
Cool.
probably what's looking at it. I think good news two good news for SSD. First of all, first week Regen picked Murata, so they won't have Murata on their side. None of that.
10 seconds remaining.
No
Ethereal
Ghost Scepter.
play Murata first.
Dude, SSD is
5
scratching their heads. They're like, man,
remaining.
what did we pick Snaking out of Mirana? It's his only hero.
Right. Well, I'm sure
Reserve
anything
time.
else you pick would be maybe better. The other hero that they have on their side is Clockwork. Now, Sexy Bamboo on their victory over the Reach Ride, that clock was absolutely amazing. Head kills all over the place, even off camera, when I did not catch him.
Yeah.
He was just too good.
Troll Wall are the last pick, so there's a hero for snaking. Potentially an offensive trial, but maybe just going to be a safe lane farmer for them. Either way, it's a powerful carry hero to have, and one that matches up pretty well against Lifestealer. Doesn't do too well against all the nukes and burst damage that the Keeper of the Light, Rubik, and Nyx Assassin offer until he gets a BKB, so I'll definitely be looking towards him getting as fast a BKB as possible here. Probably, I hope not. I hope we're not seeing any Ghost Scepters on Troll.
Oh, looks like everybody's disconnecting. Having a remake.
Yeah, remake on. I assume we're remaking at least.
I just left the game straight up, so.
Don't worry, we are remaking now.
Give me that password.
Here.
Game is not remake.
Not yet, not yet. There we go. We're out. I wonder what the odds for this match are. I think, I imagine SSD favorites here.
75-25, I believe, according to
Okay.
WC Lounge.
Revenge, yes. I mean, once you've lost to TI, you lose a bit of credibility.
You do. You lose a lot of credibility, in fact.
I say that because TI was 0-6, not because I mean to.
Yeah, you know, same thing you said. Very
undermine
profound yesterday. If you lose to a 0-6 team, you are the 0-8 team. That's some deep shit.
It's just real talk. Let's be honest.
You know what? I really enjoy casting with you guys because we don't do that PC shit. We do real talk, you know? We say it like we mean it.
Most of the time.
Yeah, like Spirit Breaker
Every now
LP.
and then I'll there'll be some topics that we kind of skirt around. Just to
We skirt
avoid
around
getting
not
into-
because we were afraid to talk about it. It's just
because it's too off topic.
yeah,
Yeah. If like this was like a Dota 2
talk show.
talk show, yeah, we would flame the hell out
See,
of.
everybody have Dota 2 talk show. That's like that's on topic PC and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta get the Lumion
Well,
Gods.
dude, NA Dota's they're much
Oh.
ado about Dota. That's pretty good.
What happened to that one?
Towards the end, they got a bit more PC, which they sold out. I don't know. Hopefully, it's coming back sometime soon.
Yeah, I tune in every day to see the boba. Live for the boba flames.
Yeah.
Where's the boba flames?
I don't know. Well, game gonna be reloading here as hopefully we get ourselves in pretty fast. But SSD, they're looking like a middle of the pack. I mean, this is kind of like I feel like it's hard to hype up this group because it's gone exactly as you'd expect. Liquid Alliance winning every single game of theirs. SSD being that third place team, it looks like. TR being the fourth place team, and then a Revenge. Unless they're the only team who can kind of just change things up and make it so that hey, something unexpected just happened. But even if that unexpected thing is beating SSD here, then well, it doesn't really affect the outcome of the group. So it seems like we're just building towards the end of the group, which does finish with Alliance versus Liquid as our last match. So that's going to be an exciting way to see who gets first and second in the group. But either way, first and second both advance.
You're saying third, fourth, fifth does not matter. It matters a lot when Rare's on the line. I can tell you that. Or
Do these guys have rares on the line?
for Kawa, he has uncommons on the line for some matches. So
That's some pussy ass shit. Like,
That's what
let's continue with this real talk.
okay,
Real talk thing.
Sure.
Uncommons. Who the fuck bets uncommons?
Pussy ass shit. Yeah, they don't bet Rare because he's like, you know what? I'm not sure. Yeah, you admitted man up, say, I don't know. I don't want to put my rares on it.
So you just don't bet.
Or YOLO and bet 4. It's uncommon. Come on.
Man, let's SSD. We'll see what they're going for. Hopefully not some of that weak ass shit that's here at the BTS studio. Hopefully that's not got into their Dota 2 playstyle. We've seen teasers of it from Snaking at time though, with his Ghost Scepter Marana, but I don't want any of that. Take that out of my house, Snaking.
As soft as Grand's wee wee. Or that too.
That works. Another pause coming out though. It's not even Kaipi playing. What's with all the pauses?
Dota 2, where the pauses happen.
I could have got another 10 minutes of sleep.
I know. I could have watched you for 10 more minutes of sleep. Damn.
We're both losing value.
I know. You know, there's... I'm not sure if you were there when, during, I think, one of our first broadcasts. Obviously, you were here during one of our first broadcasts. We're doing some NBA knockoffs. You know, had that piano track and be like, Dota 2 where excitement happens. And you see, like,
yeah.
you see, you know, the entire TI2 crowd jumping up in the air. Can we get, you know, Dota 2 where pauses happen? Like, holy shit. Come on, every day. Any day.
Picture of Eternal Envy on the phone.
Or something, yeah. Well, speaking of Eternal Envy,
we need to bring back
where
those.
McMuffin happens too. Where 1v1 happens. Or does not happen, depending on how you look at it.
That wasn't a 1v1. Like, look, show me some respect, Lumi. That was just... We were like 2 different classes right there.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna check on my rares.
They're
See if they're breathing.
they haven't been touched. It's okay, Lumi.
Gotta
Don't
make
worry
sure
too
that
much.
no Batman is secretly touching my rares.
Dude, what is this new face in the chat? It's a mini kappa.
What?
I want one of these.
How do you do a mini cap? What the fuck's the point?
They're going for. Hopefully not some of that weak ass shit.
I never saw the reason to do the kappa with the ears as well. Capo or whatever that thing is.
I don't know. Well. Even the WePlay admin's going into them. Maybe we will start playing Dota, he asks. Snaking's very apologetic, though. What a mannered Dota 2 citizen that he is. But yeah, it's been a good day at Dota. We've had some definitely interesting matches, interesting casts.
Holy. I apologize to all that behalf that suffered through game 1 of LG versus Rattlesnake. I'm sorry.
You only apologize.
Okay. Actually, we don't owe the stream nothing. Oh,
Good.
that's right.
None of that pussy ass shit here at the BTS studio.
Not being a nice guy? Being a nice guy is now equates to being pussy ass shit?
You're a nice guy, but you ain't gonna apologize.
Okay, okay.
LGN can apologize.
That's true.
Sayuri can apologize.
Hold up. What does Sayuri have to do with PL in Fantasy?
No, I'm just saying people who need to apologize.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
talking about that game. I'm just saying
okay.
people
Fair
who
enough.
owe apologies, and BTS do not owe any apologies.
I agree.
All right, let's go. Revenge. Or for
Sexy
sweet revenge.
Bambo's got himself a golden career.
Nice.
Well,
He knows what's up. Let's introduce our 2 teams here. Over on the dire side, it's the South American Superstars. Team 4 Sweet Revenge. Masuku going to be playing the Keeper of the Light. Smash going to be on the Nyx. Looks like a solo mid. Mihawk on the Life Sealer. We'll have Mirana being played by Nova, then Mistco on the Rubik as a support.
alright. It's a 5-man roam into the enemy jungle. Meanwhile, here on the raiding side, Count with Me is going to be playing Chen in jungle. Stan and Mini on that Vengeful Spirit. Has that one smoke to see. Generally, you see on Chen. Not sure why it's on Vengeful Spirit here. A Rise solo mid Dragonite. Saking running into a little bit of trouble, doing a dance. Maybe the last time he'll ever do. Playing that Troll Warlord. Last but not least, it's going to be Sexy Bambo and that Clockwork.
Snaking's gone full wrap around here. They actually...
Saking's like, guys, I'm leading the gank.
I'm flanking, yeah. Let's go. Little raiding party going on. And, well, Ward gets dropped down. Going to have the pull blocked out. And they're still lingering around, hoping maybe to catch someone out. Chen and Vengeful Spirit, both easy targets if they can get that first stun off.
Which, by the way, what Snaking did was a good way to give up first blood in your pup games. If you want to do some of that. You're lucky that Revenge did not go around that
The
way.
battle begins.
Are we getting some immediate D-War coming out from Mini? Perhaps?
Question is, do you notice where that Observe Ward got put
Oh,
down?
Sure.
He's onto it.
Okay, easiest D-Ward of his
And
life.
dewarding this pull with just 1 sentry is really good value. Often you have to use both of them for it. and
Or
if-
even 3 sometimes.
I think you can do it with 2.
No,
if you put them in the right spots, you can guarantee it with 2.
No. Long arrow.
Oh, Mini. That's an arrow. Bambo take lessons.
Bambo.
Sorry, Snaking take
Snaking
lessons.
take
Yeah.
lessons.
First blood.
That's first blood.
It was
Trailing
ours
Stunzo.
all along.
Well, yeah, offensive trailing versus dual lane and Chen in the jungle here. This is a great start for Revenge. And
Yep.
well, Snaking, man. That's how you hit arrows.
Back in the mid lane, it's gonna be a 1v1 up between Arise and Smash. Gotta give Dragonite the advantage here.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's probably looking towards Bottle Crow. At least a slight advantage. I imagine both the two heroes will get decent farm, Bottle Crow, and we won't see too much excitement. But Dragonite does have the edge there, and I think Nyx Assassin will have to start getting some good rotations to sort of be effective. Whereas Dragonite, he can just stay mid and get the early game farm.
Meanwhile, on the top lane here, Sexy Bambo's doing a very good job here in burning a lot of his mana, in which case, if he doesn't have access to Rage, Battery Assault could actually force a kill. So, Sexy Bambo already looking for that kill attempt.
Yep. And this is, I mean, matchup that Lifesteal is meant to be sort of having an edge in, but right now, Sexy Bamboo, the way he's playing, he's got himself an early game edge. He's burned all of the Lifestealer's mana, and this is a really good start.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Lifestealer got that point in open wounds. Normally, you just go like 1 in Feast, 1 in Rage, and then even get that second point in Feast for a bit of extra lifesteal if you really want, but
I think what Bamboo needs to do right now, as we see a kill on the bot lane, is that pick up the boots speed, and then go for some solo kills. Oh, the right click comes out, and there you go. Easy kill.
For who? Lifestealer's doing okay in this man fight.
He's fine. He's going to salve up, get a boots, and then go back to the lane.
Yeah, I feel like Lifesteal in this matchup, you want to just be rushing your phase boots, get the extra damage and movement speed from that. He's actually not using his salve just yet. Bambo. Maybe we go back in.
The wrap around here on Snaking. So we see a double damage here and gets picked up. 60% miss chance. The arrow, however, will not miss. Illuminate will, though. Snaking getting tossed back. Starstorm, not a double Starstorm. The right click comes on, but he is so tanky with that poor man shield as well as 3 extra armor from Berserker's Rage.
They overlapped their arrow some with the telekinesis. The Illuminate missed, the second Starstorm missed. They missed a lot for that game.
Looks like we have a salve up back here, but salve getting cancelled.
Bottom lane, meanwhile, there is a rotation. Vengeful Spirit going to get a kill on Masoku. As Keeper of the Light going to go down. Nice wraparound from Mini. Mini's in a bit of trouble here, but he's got double damage from him. He just wants to go on Mystico. Snaking going to get this kill. It looks like changes to range for Mystico. No boots for him.
Sell something, buy something.
He sold a branch to buy boots.
Oh, salve. Still alive. The boots. The plays.
That was next level.
Yo.
You sell branch to buy boots and then salve dodge a lot, like to save yourself. What a player.
But the player. He's going to suicide to Newts. He's suiciding to Newts.
I hope so. Yeah.
Man, that's called saving time.
Did lose 30 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Guess you can't actually buy anything.
30 gold is the fare to go back home. It's taxi.
Yep.
It's fine.
Well, that's a really nice bit of play coming out from the Rubik. Unfortunately, his teammates are going down. Top lane. Bambo just walked in. Mihawk didn't even react to it. He gets a kill on him. Bambo, get that tower off. You can. Oh, he didn't.
You could have tried to toggle it onto one of his range creeps.
Yeah, he should have. He should have looked to. Oh, unfortunate. Bambo gets a kill regardless, so he does come out on top of that exchange. But
I mean,
bottom Snaking just got arrowed into tower.
Is that just like blind?
It was not a. I mean, no, it wasn't blind. He was farming away and then just walked to hide up behind his tower, and the arrow just tracked him down. Nova gonna pay for this with his life, but no, Snaking was just like, oh, I'm kind of getting low. Let's hide in here, and the arrow just came from like, boop.
Okay.
And then kill.
Thank you for that sound effect.
I was actually like squiggling on, drawing some more lines. I even drew like the visual explosion of Snaking going down.
Holy shit. Sorry, I didn't
was a
catch that on my
masterpiece.
camera either. There's just a lot of like kills going on left and right.
Yeah, and all like 1v1 matchups in different kind of lanes. This is an interesting game to start things off with. The one lane we haven't seen much action is this mid DK versus Nyx Assassin. The Nyx Assassin did get ganked by the Vengeful Spirit rotation, but apart from that, not too much else. Rise with an Invis rune here. He's 14 CS to the 18 of Nyx, which is actually Nyx with a farming advantage.
Yeah, using Impales to harass as well as getting some couple CS. Although you imagine Flame Breath is going to do the exact same thing. Are we going to see a wraparound? Yeah, it's going to be Meanie coming in with a Centaur as well. Are they going to go Mirana? Mirana, Starstorm, not looking to leap just yet. He leaps down the river, and that's going to be it for that gank.
Yep. Mirana, Nova will get out of there. He's got an early treads with his Ring of Basilisk. I'd love to see a magic stick on these heroes, because in this Trial versus Trial, there's so many spells flying around. He would benefit so much from that.
Well, Sexy Bambo off to no good up on top lane, doing the exact same thing, burning his mana, or burning the mana here coming out from the Lifestealer, and then he's going to look for the kill a little bit later on once the mana burn
Yeah.
successful.
And he's got that level 6 now as well, so even if even in the rage form, Lifestealer can be chased up and stunned down as well. So Bambo off to a really good start in this offlane, I feel.
Yep. Yeah, he's actually lasting quite well as well, getting
Yeah.
practically every single last under the tower. And
Well, we're going to see the Chen and the Vengeful Spirit looking to just wander back into their own jungle. Maybe get some more wards up now, approaching that 6-minute mark where the first wards laid down are wearing out. And as it stands, SSC, they're up 5 kills to 4. And, well, it feels like this is a pretty good early game lead for them.
yeah, it is. It doesn't really amount to much, though. I think once you get past level 6, whereas the Nyx Assassin start to contribute here for the Revenge, that's really when you could tell whether the Radiant team is prepared for it. Because if you're not prepared for these Nyx Assassin ganks, you could be in real trouble. Nyx Assassin checks bot, Rune runs in the war, but it looks like we have a little bit of send back here for Mini. Mini, it's a 6-second send back. He's going to be absolutely fine. Nova does not get the kill.
Alright, well, Nyx is in level 6. We haven't seen any of those rotations just yet from him. He maybe wants to pick up his Arcane Boots first, a couple creeps away from that, and then he has sort of all the mana in the world that he needs. Meanwhile, bottom lane, though, Masoku gets caught out here, and he's sort of behind enemy line. Snaking maybe needs a slow from the Whirling Axis. We'll get it, and Masoku now should get hit by this Centaur stun. Whirling Axis going to be there as well. Centaur, man.
He's dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead regardless. Melee Whirling Axis can come. He's not even going to use the Whirling Axis. Saves his mana, gets an easy kill.
Increase on your movement speed from Berserker Rage. Too fast.
Yep. And Snaking back to farming in this bottom lane. Where is Nyx? He's going to smoke up with the Rubik, it looks like. Has picked up those Arcane Boots. Is going straight into this Radiant jungle. Going to be looking for some action.
Yeah, I think the target that you want to go for is obviously Troll Warlord, but I think they might run into Vengeful Spirit first. Vengeful Spirit behind here on Nova, drops a war. Is he going to go for the kill? Leap already immediately being used, and Mini perhaps. Yeah, he's completely surrounded now.
Jeez, Mini's surrounded by 4 heroes here. Let's just go on Masoku. Troll going to come in, but Troll also going to go down. Nice gank coming out from the Nyx Assassin. They're going to get 2 out of this. Double kill for Smash. He's starting off well. Keeper of the Light, Masoku, surviving on just about 50 HP.
Clockwork TPing in. He's going to have vision over Rubik very soon.
Not enough
Clockwork
damage.
Cook, the Clockwork Cook. Go, 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 go.
No, he's too far. He's going to rotate towards the river and maybe look for a hook there, but he was out of range for
Oh,
the
here
Keeper
comes
of the Light.
Dragon Knight. Are they going to go for Smash? Ping him out, ping him out.
Yeah, he's looking for him, and there's no Vendetta up. Hook him.
Okay, I believe. Yes! Bamboo connects here, and the Battery Assault doing a ton of work. Smash trying to juke left and right, but the Battery Assault hard to run away. There's going to cog or a rocket to finish the deal. There's a rocket. Sexy Bamboo already getting to work.
Yeah, he had a fantastic Clockwork yesterday, ending like a 20-minute game with a Beyond Godlike streak, and here he is. Fast Arcane Boots are up. He's being sent home. Come with me using a lot of mana for that one, but this is going to help out Sexy Bamboo. He's going to get himself a bit of HP mana regen and then look to maybe even go back top lane just to slow down Mihawk's farm. Speaking of Mihawk, and as a lifestealer, he's not doing all too well. Just the phase boots up, 33 CS. He is on the top here, but it does feel like that he's been slowed down a lot by Clockwork.
Oh, he sees Clockwork keeping in. He just runs the other direction. Normally, when Lifestealer gets phase boot, that's when the lane domination starts. But to Clockwork, he doesn't really care. It doesn't matter how fast you are if you're getting pushed back by cogs.
Alright, well, I think for revenge, they just need to keep on using this Nyx Assassin, rotating well, getting more ganks for themselves, because apart from that, they don't really have a good way of sort of controlling the next 5-10 minutes of this game.
Yeah, I feel like the game right now is really, really tight, really close. I mean, there's only like 1,000 goalie for SSD. Doesn't really matter too much, I think. The mid-game is really the testing time here for both of the teams. How many times is Nyx Assassin going to find these ganks? And speaking of Nyx Assassin, he does not get off the Impale. Oh, the Stomp's going to come through and smash. Really in trouble. The Impale's going to hit only on Chen.
There's a
Nyx
Sentry
Assassin,
Ward as well.
he trades 1 for 1. Eventual Spirit's looking for a little bit more. He sees Mystical on the backline here. And here's the Clockwork going on the backline. And Masoku is also dead.
Yeah, 3 kills to go with SSE. Is this a TP coming in? They're already Mirana stunned up. Whirling Axis there as well. Nova can't even leap out of this one. The leap comes too late. Mihawk as well in the front lines. He's got rage. He uses it a bit too late. And the physical damage from Mini gets a team wipe at the middle tier 1 tower. Chen hit Hand of God just being used to help make sure that everyone stays alive. Nice and juicy. And they're ready to keep on going. Maybe even get this tier 1 tower. Arise in ulti form. He can start corroding away at this tower. This is a fantastic fight for SSD. They're suddenly well ahead.
Yeah, there's no more mana for a stun. Here comes the smash with a TP. Mini's dropping low here. It looks like he got cogged out and Mini dropping low, but smash. I mean, for the last 4 or 5 kills, it was just Revenge going in one at a time. Yeah, they were literally going in one time. The Mirana TP was well after the engagement actually even happened. So
And is he just going to chase down Masoku here? Masoku doesn't have boots. And Bambo, he's got hook in 13, which is some time away. He's going to use Rocket Flare. Did he scout him going down? No. Looks like he did not.
Okay.
He's coming back for a D-Ward, which is also 1,600 gold on Bambo. This is some filthy rich clockwork. And he's not getting lots of CS. He's just farming heroes.
Yeah, he's got a decent amount in that 1v1, but after he left the lane, it's nothing. Oh, the Rocket sees Masoku.
Oh. Did it spot out the Mirana? Maybe he's pinging. Down in the lane, there's an Observe Ward in lane. Mirana's actually in vision of the Observe Ward, so Bambo can get that hook, but I think he knows after the hook there would be a leap out.
Yeah, under the tower is not exactly where you want to fight. You want to go for targets like Rubik. You want to go for targets like Keeper.
There's a Rubik right behind him, behind the Mirana, and I imagine Bambo, if he sniffs that out, will be looking for that hook shot. He's got another rocket.
I think they've seen Bambo came in that particular direction. Yeah, Bambo.
I think you just go.
Yeah,
this is 2 supports. Why not? Sure, there's 3. You're diving onto 3 heroes, but
that's Bambo.
Yeah,
you got to make the plays.
Keeper Light channeling and Illuminate. That's definitely the time to go.
Okay.
Oh, he's faking hooks. I see him pointing the right direction. They're going to get another rocket.
Oh,
there we
we go. Mystico's going to get caught. Mirana even gets burst. Oh, Mirana eats 2 of that cog. They're going to get 1 kill right from the get-go. And they see Masoku. Masoku's dead as well.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin coming in. He's going to have enough damage to bring down Mini. It looks like the swap out not in time. Shen, unfortunately, Hand of God was on cooldown, so they get 2 kills. Just supports in exchange for a Vengeful Spirit, but it's still...
They get a tier 1 tower on top.
They get towers. They're going to now TP top, rotate there to stop Mihawk from farming and continuing to pressure this top tier 1 tower. Really great initiations coming from SSD.
I mean, it was only minutes ago when they were leading by 1,000 gold. Now they pushed that lead to about 6,000. 60 Bambo as well as the rest of the team. Finding, big weakness in Revenge's playstyle, which is they're not too good at engaging. At least in these early game team fights. So they're able to pick them apart quite easily, in fact.
Oh, and Bambo now more than halfway to his Aghanim Scepter. He's lurking around this middle lane, seeing, hey, can I go bottom? Can I find any more kills? The Dire team kind of lacking vision after getting de-watered at the bottom river. They don't know what Bambo's up to and what he's doing.
And Bambo definitely know if he wants a rocket flare check. He doesn't have to hook yet.
5 seconds from it. DK goes in with a stun, and it looks like Nyx Assassin gets chain stun. Smash also taking a ton of damage there from some AoE nukes. And Bambo gets the kill on Nyx, and even with the Moonlight Shadow being used, these kills still happening. The Radiant team have a Sentry Ward there. Double kill for Bambo. He is on his way to another godlike streak here, it looks like, as he gets himself a double kill at bottom lane. Hook shots back up. Does he go on the Keeper Light? If he gets vision, he sure as hell will.
Oh, he's going to find it. I'm not sure whether he even had vision for that one, but he's just going to go in. No steal.
What about, come on, Arise Man, yeah. Show some respect.
There you go.
What is that Flame Breath for?
It's well, shots fire in flames. But Sexy Bambo is the one that carries you against 0 and 8 teams, and it's the one that throws games against Alliance. There you go.
Well, Arise 4 stuff on DK. That's your creativity. You complained about Magnus's not going damage item builds. Well, we've got a new DK build coming out, and it's actually not too bad of a DK build. Swap. Mirana.
Okay, calm down there. I think he's just trying to kill Steel, Sexy Bambo, using his cogs against him. That's probably it.
It does help the DK as far as give him a bit of mana, having a bit of extra mobility. Full stuff is good. Like, it's one of those items good on almost any hero.
Yeah.
Just because.
Except it also costs 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
Which it could be a good part of a BKB for him.
He needs BKB.
That's true.
Game. 4 stuff gives you similar survivability, maybe. Maybe. He's going to take more damage from a Nyx Assassin mana burn. So. He may need it if there's Vendetta ganks. But actually, one thing SSD has done really well is always having Sentry Wards down. Every single engagement. The bottom lane, they had it for the Moonlight Shadow. Mid lane, they've had it for the Vendettas. They are very aware of what's going on here. Oh, this Korea?
It's not hard to have it when you're really ahead. It's like the 4 staff into the high ground and a Rise Dragon form for Mihawk.
Damn.
That came out of nowhere.
That 4 stuff.
And Sexy Bambo, by the way, trying to 1v4 backstab on the mid lane.
He can do this.
Well, he's going to try anyways. That's a 2-man cog, and they're going to go right there. One leap out, and looks like Mystico's going to get bursted down. Meanwhile, the rest of the team. Look at that double steal. What's going on there? Can we get a stun?
Come on, Come With Me needs to be stealing this Keeper of the Light kill. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do. And GG gets called. Snaking gets that kill. Bambo not going to get his 10th kill of the game, unfortunately. Triple kill for Arise. That escalated very, very quickly. We were at a 1,000 gold lead, and then it just snapped, and then suddenly 10k gold lead. GG being called 2 minutes later. It did not take SSD long to find a rhythm.
Some of these rares are on the line.
No, uncommons.
Uncommons. Some pussy
what do you
ass
actually
shit.
what do you actually win when you? I mean, you win some comments, but that's like what you lose there is a bunch of integrity, a bunch of
Value loss is
yeah.
what we like to call it.
I don't know. That's not a good way to be betting, and that was not a good way for Revenge to be starting their opening game today. They've got 4 games today.
There's 3 more of these games coming their way, perhaps.
Yes, this could go very ugly for them. They're going to have game 2 against SSC, then following that they're going up against Team Liquid. And if they, well, at this point, they're pretty much sealed their own fate. They can't advance unless if they lose next game, they can't advance. As for SSD, there's that tiny 1% chance where they maybe go through if Liquid somehow tank it against Revenge. But based on the way Revenge are playing and how good Liquid are looking, don't see it happening. So that does it. Game 1's a wrap, and guys, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Game 2 will be live.